Good morning. This is Kevin Kirkpatrick, CEO of the Avery Professional Group. Just wanted to post out some content today talking a bit about what I've learned in 2023. So, key things to learn is marketing content are becoming key, right? And how we share our information and how we educate is key. Um, I'm looking back from the placements that we made this past year, and there's been two different aspects. So the physician work that we've done has been a lot of referrals, and a lot of it through content that's been published and messaging people through social media platforms. I've had very limited success with cold calling and cold email. I mean, on average, our response rate is probably about between 30 and 40%, or sorry, open rate is between 30 and 40%. So, and our response rate is down around 10%. So I use a tool called Sourcewell that does a lot of multi-messaging and stuff like that across LinkedIn and via email. And what we're finding is that the response rate for physicians is quite low. So we're finding that, doing the marketing, doing the posting, and doing the content and sharing content with specific people is yielding the most results. So prime example, I am working with the chief of Emerge right now and shared a posting and a description with somebody who then shared it with someone else who then reached out to me as well. So understanding what you're looking for and being able to answer those first questions is key, because again, it comes down to the engagement. When it comes to other clinical staff like nurses and nurse practitioners, we've seen more response to cold emails and stuff like that. I think the other piece is that a lot of them have work email addresses and things like that, so it's easier to get to in front of them. Again, the social media and LinkedIn has been key. The key for us too is trying to leverage relationships with people to find the people that aren't on LinkedIn, right? So every person we reach out to, we try and talk to them about, who they might know and what other people that we can talk to, right? Because the referral is probably one of the strongest things in our business, and probably equates to about 80% of the placements we make right across all of the different disciplines. Some of the outsourced work that we've done with clients, again, it's helping them brand, helping them do that. Something else I learned, and this I learned through working with a couple different communities this year on their community-based recruitment, is creating a regional approach is key. And the reason I say that is because sometimes where you might want a family physician to practice is not the same area as the hospital, right? So, but you need to know what the hospital can offer in case that family physician wants to do Emerge, OR assist, work as a hospitalist, do palliative care. So understanding what you can offer the physician in your region is key, so that you can make sure you're helping that physician build the career they want, right? Like with the sheer shortage of physicians, we're seeing a massive amount of choice for them. So realistically, we have to become as much of a career coach as a recruiter. So identifying what it is that they are looking for and how the community and the hospital and the healthcare partners in that area can match that. It's not about giving the physician everything they want. It's about ensuring that there's a symbiotic relationship between the physician and the healthcare organization, so that they're feeling rewarded and engaged and appreciated, and at the same time, the hospitals and the patients that need to be seen are being seen. I think the other thing that we need to look at is models of care and how we organize ourselves. A pharmacy with an empty office beside them is less attractive than a group of physicians that are willing to collaborate with each other, bring on a potential nurse practitioner or invest in technology to enhance that physician experience. It's key to focus on healthcare providers and healthcare professionals and make sure that we are looking at them. One of the things that I've seen is the Ottawa Hospital, I think, or the Queensway Carleton Hospital, a hospital in Ottawa, I think it was Queensway Carleton, sorry, and a hospital in Cornwall have started creating their own float pool type of concept where the nurses can schedule themselves and have scheduling flexibility. And that's reduced their reliance on agency nurses. And, realistically, most nurses would go to an agency because the pay is better and they have more control over their schedule. If we as hospitals and care providers and organizations can solve those two issues, ensure that they get the best pay, ensure that they get their scheduling, and if we treat them well, the reliance on agencies should diminish. So I've learned that, and I think just keeps reiterating that it's all about healthcare retention and not necessarily recruitment. We can't recruit for people that don't exist, but we can retain and support the people that do exist. Also, it's a national problem and a international problem as well. So I think we need to look at ways to develop as opposed to just recruit. So, at the end of the day, the UK has become a source for Canadian physicians, or physicians in Canada, sorry, as well as South Africa. But again, we're just robbing from Peter to pay Paul. So looking at a global scale, looking at a global scope, and trying to encourage our organizations that trying to encourage them to do more makes greater sense. I would love to see pan-Canadian licensure, because that would make things a lot easier for physicians to have the mobility that they may want, and allow us to provide incentives for people to work in areas that need it because it's less arduous for them. So, those are some of my initial thoughts. I didn't want to stay on too long, but those are kind of my Cole's notes for 2023. I'll probably do a post in January talking about what we're going to try and do in 2024. I have a rebranding coming that will allow us to better market the areas that we've been working in. So we have a couple new brands that will come out as well, and then we'll look at dividing my team into different things and trying to continually work towards meeting the needs. I firmly believe my business is often twofold: one, forward thinking, as well as responsive to what our clients need, right? So we'll see. If I don't go live again, have a Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays. If you don't celebrate Christmas, Happy Hanukkah to those that celebrate that as well. Try and find some time for your family. Try and find some time for friends. Share some eggnog or an adult beverage with your friends if you're old enough, and just take some time to recharge. 2023 has been a challenging year, and I think we'll still have challenges in 2024 given the state of healthcare. But we have some amazing healthcare providers and professionals that are constantly here for us. So let's hope that the powers that be can start aligning the system to support those individuals. So have a great day. Take care and be well.